I paid $5 to investigate China's biggest pickup artist goal. For documentary purposes, I swear. Fact is, there are tens of millions more men and women in China, so there's enormous loneliness. This goal says we have the solution. So this is how they charge up to about $1,000 for a VIP course. And to sell it, they show you these success stories. There's a security guard, which happens to be exactly the same cover story I used. Michael, he's 47, he's balding, he's divorced, he's got 10 girls on the go apparently. And a delivery driver. In 2 weeks, he's got 4 women. I don't know if this is true. These are just some screenshots that they gave, but the fact is, this is for sales. So you just need people to be desperate enough to believe it. We've watched the manosphere play out in the West, Tate, Red Pill, incel culture, but what does it look like here in China? It's a country where you have sophisticated digital infrastructure, an intensive educational culture, and some of the more traditional gender norms in the world. So that's what I set out to investigate, and I was a fly on the wall. They had no idea who I was, lurking in the group. For $5, I get a front row seat. Meet the man behind it all. He's 5'2", with shoes on. And he claims he has slept with thousands of women, boasting that he has them cook for him. Sound familiar? Bit like Andrew Tate. He built an online empire teaching men how to get rich and get beautiful women. This guy is the same thing, except Tate drives Bugattis. This Chinese guy's flex is that his women actually drive him around on electric scooters and send him money. Meet Timu Tate, and according to his own brochure, 12,800 men have paid to learn how to be an Emperor Chad. Now, how big is his empire? Well, in my group alone, there was 317 students, so loneliness clearly is a big industry here in China. So who are these men taking the course? This guy writes, I know someone who slept with dozens of top-tier women, but he spent millions doing it. I don't have that kind of money, so I signed up here to see if I can get it, the same results, for lower cost. So it's a dude who's worried he's too poor to compete in the dating market in China. That's who's signing up for this. So what are they actually teaching? Here's their terminology glossary. You can have a look. You'll notice that it's all from English. So these acronyms that don't mean anything in Chinese, they're from English phrases. So this is made in China, sure, but it's designed in California. I mean, you think of the mystery method, the game, Neil Strauss, the entire Western pickup artist movement from the early 2000s, translated into Chinese and just exported onto WeChat and repackaged for a new market. At the heart of it is their Bible. It's 853 pages. It's a pickup artist manual. Some of it is what you'd expect, just stuff about how to get a date. But then there's chapters on getting with divorced women, flight attendants, and how to avoid scam tactics that nightlife women use on men. There's a whole thing on pig butchering scams. They also shared this really wild story into the group, warning of a scam perpetrated by women, where Chinese men's cultural instinct to save face gets weaponized against them for money. The ending was mad. I don't know if it's because this is true. Seems to be a thing on Chinese internet.
现在的捞女都是如何组团搞原子。你以为弹珠这种是捞女代表，其实这种是最低端的。1对1的话，目的性太强，意图太明显，不好搞。
According to this guy, the new gold diggers work in teams. Meet loads of men, keep the 7 or 8 with money, and divide them up between the girls.
每一个分好组，开始给你精聊，聊开心了，他主动给你发一个红包，188或者288，不等，把格局体现出来。男的一激动呢，女生主动给我发红包了，好久见，瞬间就来了精神。
Then it escalates. At dinner, she brings a prettier friend who apparently fancies you. So you date the friend, who takes you to a shop owned by another friend, and you'd better buy something.
这女孩呢，就3天2头带你去参加她的姐妹局。这些女生一上来就一通数落你。以前呢都是她天天陪我们逛街的，现在你把我们的好姐妹都弄走了，你得赔。当着你的面就能拉个群让你发红包，你一个大男人呢，脸又拉不下来，加起来几千上万的去表示。
And after about a year of this, another sister seduces you. You get caught, and suddenly you're paying your way out of the relationship.
马上就开始被
我们今苦之来，要笑着走过呀。
School even has detailed flowcharts breaking down exactly this type of woman, her background, her psychology, her upbringing, her tactics, her targets. They've mapped it all out. So this is their pitch. The dating world is full of dangerous women who will play you, and only we can help you navigate through it. Dangerous or just like complicated, and you don't get them, we can help you. So how bad was the course? Honestly, by volume, most of it was just pretty supportive wingmanning, guys coaching each other, being cringe, yes, showing off, being problematic, yes. If a guy will post a screenshot of a conversation that's going nowhere and ask, what do I say next? And then the instructor will just say, she's probably not that into you, you know, just leave her be, which as a guy who has used dating apps, sometimes you do just need to hear. So I thought that was pretty relatable. The worst part is women were treated as a conquest. So each one of these success stories came at the price of these photos of women. These were private moments. Yes, they were mostly, I think, entirely blurred, but it's still private moments being shared in a group of hundreds of men without their knowledge or consent. But unfortunately, none of this is actually new. I mean, these conversations happen in the global manosphere, and this school just took a leaf from, I think, the Western playbook, judging from their material. So this isn't a cultural statement. I'm not saying all China is like this. This is one company, one rabbit hole. But what is uniquely and almost charmingly Chinese about it is the format. So I had this coach messaging me every day, like, have you talked to girls? Have you done your exercises? Have you done your homework? Submit your notes and we'll give you bonus chat up lines. It almost felt like a tiger mom was breathing down my neck, like, have you done your homework yet? Message those women. So honestly, I went into this thinking the students would be horrible and toxic and yes, problematic, but it was just a bunch of lonely men doing their homework.